Alright guys, welcome back. Just had to go pick up some horse feed. Of course they didn't have everything we needed. Our supplier sometimes just isn't the best, but it's the closest one. So we get their Nature's Blend, which is like their own mix of sweet feed. It's in a pelleted form, and then we feed this Buckeye Nutrition Growing Wind. Once growth for the babies, this was Growing Wind for the older horses. The weather has gotten quite cold the last couple days, last week. So I have started the first fire in the heater in the basement. So I'm just kind of slowly running that because it's only 30 degrees. So if I get it going too fast and too hot, it'll cook us right out of the house. So I'm gonna go get some wood around the corner here and put that in the house. I do have some that I split up last year. It's pretty dry. It's not a lot, probably half a bucket full, and I'll put that in the house. That'll last next couple days. But looks like the weather here in the next couple weeks is probably going to be pretty cold. It'll be in the teens at night, mid-20s during the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that wood and get that into the house. All right, well, the guy's finally coming over to grab these 4 round bales right there, but I got to get this tractor out of the way, and it's not plugged in, so it's gonna be a hard cold start. Probably have to give it some ether to get it going, but hopefully I have enough ether. I got like a quarter of a can left, so let's see if we can get this thing started and moved out of the way. I'll let it run for a little bit. I probably just need to run an extension cord all the way out here so I can plug in the block heater. But let's see if we can get it started. All right, guys, well, I'm back from the store. I had to run and get some starting fluid. I ran out, but I also got a new battery terminal I'm gonna put on there. The one I did put on there earlier is too small, so the wire doesn't really fit in there real good, and it's letting it short out. It's not getting good connection, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and then we'll get it started. Let's go to the house, Baxter. There we go. This should do the trick, hopefully. Yeah, that other terminal I had on here just wasn't big enough. A couple videos back, the old one on here just kind of melted. And not having a good connection makes them get super hot. All right. Alright, well that should do the trick. Spray a little bit of ether in it and see if I can get this thing started. All these trees over here, get them removed. So I'm looking at those when he gets here. Maybe give me a price on getting them down. Hopefully I can get a little bit cheaper price because it's such a big job and he'll be here for a minute just cutting all these trees down. So, alright guys, I'm gonna move the tractor and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, next day, just had some people come and get hay and it is extremely nasty outside. 40-mile-an-hour winds, sideways sleet, all kinds of nasty stuff going on. So it wasn't a good day for someone to haul hay, but apparently this was the only time they had. So I guess they don't have too far to go. It won't get too bad. But we had an intruder last night in the barn and we finally got it. But got the old possum. So I'm gonna take him up to the other farm, take him out back and let him go. Hopefully that goes okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw him in the back of the truck. We'll take him up there and let him go. Hopefully he just leaves the cage all nice and stuff. I don't really want to dispatch him because he was just in here on the cat food, eating the cat food, but we finally got him, so I'm gonna go ahead and take him up here. Let's throw him in the truck and get on up here and get this done. Those things are pretty ugly looking, but he'll be all right back here. There's nothing for him to get into. So he'll scoundrel probably back in the woods somewhere. But at least that's taken care of. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it quits. This weather's terrible. I'm not gonna be able to film too much, but I'll catch you guys on the next one.